Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. In this video, we are going to take a look at Cudos, or Cudos, whichever way you want to pronounce it. Cudos, darling. It sounds a bit like too posh in it. Anyway, we're taking a look at Cudos. I usually cut this stuff, but I'm keeping it in raw, fresh, and organic like Tesco's. If it sounds interesting to you, because you know there's a lot of stuff going on with this one right now, it's interesting, please drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're watching, and I will dive into this. But before I do so, let's scroll it up, need to let you know I'm not a financial advisor, these are just my own personal opinion. What am I laughing for? My own personal opinions on the market, so please always do your own research before you invest your money. That being said, Cudos is the decentralized cloud computing network for everyone. And that's it. If you liked it, please drop a like. No, I'm joking. If only, right? Cudos is bringing bridging the gap between cloud and blockchain by using the world's available computing to power more decentralized, sustainable, and connected world. Oh, I missed a letter. To power a more decentralized, sustainable, and connecting world. Basically, what they're trying to do is disrupt this internet. In all fairness, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to disrupt the internet because right now the internet is powered by, well, mostly by Google, Amazon Web Services, and I'll explain this in a second, and Google, because when we search for stuff, Google's index, it says here, estimated to have roughly 35 trillion web pages. Now, a lot of the time, I don't know if it's you, but for me, I use Google every single day for everything. If it's not on my phone, it's on my laptop, it's on my tablet, it's on something, I'm telling you. And I think that a lot of server space has been, because like when if you decide to put something on your emails, or I don't know, but we usually have it set up under our Googles, and they hold a lot of data on the internet, which means they have some sort of control with the internet, especially if you're using Google every single day. And we know it's the biggest power search engine out there, so that's one thing. And on top of that, you've got the Amazon Web Services. Now, if you was to get yourself or hire a developer to build your website or an app, because apps as well, like you get them apps where you can do like all the talking, all the live stuff, they all use Amazon's web service. And again, this takes up a lot of server space, and this is where they're using a lot of the APIs for building their websites and stuff. So they're basically controlling the internet right now. And what we need to do, you can see here, start building an AWS today on AWS. My eyes just not with it. Whether you're looking for computer power, database storage, content delivery, it says it all here, or other functionality, darling. Okay, I gotta stop. AWS has the service to help you build sophisticated applications with increased flexibility, scalability, and reliability. See what I'm saying? So this is where this comes into play now, because it's now making it decentralized, offering this decentralized cloud area where we can all have a piece of this internet kind of thing, like control it ourselves and not let Google and Amazon be in control. Now, look, I like these companies, they're cool, but this is what the crypto space is about, making things decentralized so no one has the power, or no one or two entities should have the full power of anything anyway. But without realizing it, as you go about your day, as time goes on, as technology grows, because it's not just with the internet. We're going a bit off topic now. Just like your normal living, like Amazon has probably everything within your house. Like if you've got yourself your what's it called? The not Siris, what are they called? Alexas. All of that's made by Amazon, and they're constantly developing, which is good, by the way. As for a company, it's good. But what I'm saying is they're trying. They have a lot of control in many aspects of the technology side of things. And the last thing we need is a fully controlled system online. And I've been seeing this stuff. You've seen it on Netflix, innit? That there was a program on Netflix talking about this online stuff where it talks about how they control people and how they push adverts to certain people. You know what I'm on about. You've seen it. So maybe less of that will happen. Maybe we will get less ads if this really starts to take off. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there to show you why I think it's a good one to invest in. But here, look, empower people and organizations to earn by contributing to the world's computing and making it cheaper. I was going to say, anyway, you know what I mean. I know what I mean. I'm just, making it cheaper. I can't help it, okay? More sustainable and more accessible. Founded in 2017. Okay. Which is weird, by the way, because when you look at the charts, right, at least I'm aware, like I'm on max here, if we zoom out, it hasn't been on CoinGecko long. This is saying 2021 of January. So, just thought I'd put that out there. Where am I here? Okay, so talk about the tech entrepreneur Matt Hawkins. Kudos highly experienced team and entrepreneurs, darling. I can't help it. Engineers, it's talking about what he does, okay, are joined by the world-class advisors, including ex-president of Sony PlayStation. So, you've got some big heads that are gearing up to build this blockchain and really make it something big. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just that London accent, Chris Deering and the director of blockchain at AMD. What? It ain't like the AMD that creates the thingies, are they? I don't know. I'm just, putting out for the computer, innit? George, I can't say this name here. George Roscouts. I think that's right. You let me know in the comments how would you pronounce it. With the mission to make better use of the world's computing power, and this is what it's about. It really is basically allowing everyone else to have more part of this internet. Because, like I say, I don't like it. And you've seen what happened with Facebook, how they start to take control. They know what you're doing, where you're going. You've got to be careful, because when you first see these social media sites, look, I'm going off topic again. When you see these social media sites, it starts off great. I've got an Instagram. I've got a Twitter. I've got a Facebook. And then you start putting all your life up on there, not realizing that you're giving them your data and they can do whatever they want with it. Because that bit where it says you have to accept, you click the tick and accept, that little box, you're accepting that you're letting them use all your data. I don't mean to laugh, but this is what's happening with a lot of things. Same with Amazon, same with Google, same with probably eBay. I don't know, I'm saying eBay, but I'm just saying that there's a lot of little terms and conditions that we don't really read. We just click it because we want to use it, not realizing what we're actually giving away. So just don't know why, I just thought I'd share that. Smart contracts and dApps. Deploy scalable smart contracts in Rust or Solidity and enable faster and more efficient DeFi apps. I've not heard of Rust, but Solidity is how you build smart contracts on the Ethereum blockchain. At least that's what I'm aware of, right? It's looking to scale out layer 2, which is cool. Obviously, you need to have this. It's weird because I was doing transactions today on Ethereum, right? And the fees were tiny. Now, I know like $1.35 might sound a lot, but I've been seeing fees of like 60, 80 quid or sometimes $30. So, when I see $1, I was like, whoa, is this the Ethereum blockchain? So, sometimes it has its good days. Obviously, the reason I'm saying that is because the more scalable it gets, obviously it's going to be a lot easier and the fees will go lower. Layer 2, right? What does this say? Provision for virtually any WASM container or virtual machine. So I guess what they're saying is, because I don't know if I'm right, it says container or virtual machine workload to one of the world's largest distributed networks. You can get, just an example here, right? You could buy a laptop and then you can actually install a virtual what's it called? Like, the Windows 95, all them old school stuff. You can actually install another Windows inside a virtual machine. I don't know if they're talking about that, but if they're talking about that, then that is interesting, because then you could have like one laptop with running two different types of virtual software. I don't know, unless it's saying else. Let me know. I don't know. It just says virtual machine. So what I'm saying is there's a lot of interesting things here. Oracles, this is interesting. Connect to oracles for data services. So look, they're really basically branching out to allow you to use this in many different ways. And oracles are important. I told you this before, because oracles bring in real world data, which the blockchain can't do by itself. And this is why like Chainlink and all those other ones are blowing up, because they're oracles, right? Happy, you don't know about Happy, check it out. But yeah, if it's allowing all these different things to, be a part of this actual project, because right now I think they're still working on their own blockchain. It's on the Ethereum blockchain at the minute. Let's just have a look here. I think it's on the ETH blockchain, yeah. So, and I assume that once their blockchain is fully developed, or something like that, you can then migrate. I'm guessing there's going to be some sort of migration or something, or swap, a bridge from ETH to Cudos, which is good, because, you can have... It's just saying that you can go on multiple different chains. So at least I assume so, because they're talking about NFT assets and all sorts here. You can stake this as well. And I'm going to show you how to stake this, because there's probably a few people that have these tokens and don't know how to stake it. So I'm going to show you. But look at that. It's up 51%. If you was a patron of mine, you knew about this because I told you. I haven't got my Patreon bloody page up, but yeah, you knew about this because I told you that I was buying it. So, yeah, you know, this, hopefully you bought some too, and we'll see what happens in the future because it is relatively cheap. And I'm going to break down the price in a second and show you what kind of gains we can make because right now it's sitting on 2 pence. Obviously, talk the market cap and all sorts because it's super tiny, you know, 24 million. But let me just quickly go through this a bit more. So cloud computing already uses around 20 million servers, and this number is rapidly increasing by the my words by adding the network the billions of electronic devices adding to the network the billions of electronic devices that are spread around the world. Yeah, it's talking about your phones and tablets and all sorts, distributed computing. So what they're basically saying is that if, or at least to my understanding, if they can work out a way where, because I know like right now, when you want to connect to the blockchain for like, especially something like this, the clouds sort of things, you usually need to have a laptop. If they can do a thing where on their app or they build some sort of app or something where you can do it with your phones as well, that could be big. That really could be big because what you're saying here is you're talking about how the applications of compute, right? And you're talking about what computes to the web, and we're talking about our phones going on the web, our tablets and all sorts. So if you can have it where we can actually use our phones and the tablets to also, because like I said, you can stake this, right? But at the moment, I've only done it by an exchange, and this is where I'm going to get to now, right? You've got two types of ways to stake this at the moment. You can use what is it, KuCoin? Have I even got KuCoin up here? I don't even know. What's this? Yeah, you can use KuCoin to stake. It's entirely up to you how you want to do it. That's if you want to stake. I would recommend staking it because then obviously you get passive income in it. You click on Pool X here, and then you can basically come over and search the coin that you've got, whichever one it is. In this case, it's Cudos. Come on, load up. I'm trying to bloody load up. Hold on, where's the search bar? So you come down here. Oh, it's here already. Look, so you can just scroll down. You see it here, Cudos. You get 18% on this one. Okay, and it says a 14-day unbound period. Redemption, we'll call it unbound. But I'm using this one here, which is, if I can find it, Ascendex. This used to be called Bitmax, so you probably already have an account with this if you used Bitmax in the past. Some people may not know that, because I tried like starting a new one, I was like trying to register, and it's like, oh, it's already got an account, so, you know. But this one offers 30%. So I went over to this one, and again, if you're a patron, you saw the alerts, let you know. And yeah, I think that this one is the best one to be staking on at the moment, purely for the fact that it's offering, 30%. So if you want to do this, you can bring your coins over to Ascendex exchange. This will be temporary for me until they obviously get their own pools up and running. I think they're going to do it on the second. I was checking the Telegram. I think someone said that in there. But yeah, you need to have a minimum, as my mum would say. Mummy, what is it? Half Nigerian, I want to. I can't help it. I want to stake my Cudos. Well, the minimum is 100. Okay, mummy. Okay, I got sharp. You have to have 100 Cudos and to stake, right? And if you want to undelegate, again, the minimum amount you can undelegate is 100. So that's something to remember. You can unstake this straight away, but they take a 3% fee. So, if you've got rewards and you want to take it out straight away, all your coins, you can do that. Just remember they're going to take 3%. Now, is it 3% of, again, I have to check this. Is it 3% of the rewards that you earn, or is it 3% of your holdings? Because if it's 3% of your holdings, then that's mash up. I assume it's of the rewards received daily. So I'm assuming they're just going to take 3% of whatever you receive in the rewards. But yeah, I would definitely be staking the Cudos to get that extra income. 30% ain't like massive like what you hear on these DeFi places, but you're not talking these meme/DeFi coins. You're talking a traditional coin that is sustainable and probably could last long term. I do see this going up in price and value, and you can see it already increasing. 51%. My words, I ain't got it. 51% today at the time of recording this video anyway. Let's just break down the price now because, I really want to talk about this. So we're looking at a $24.5 million market cap, right? Let's just take this here and put it in here. Because when you see this coin do a 10x, you'd be looking at a $245 million market cap, which essentially is you can take the price here. Let me just zoom up a bit, come up a bit. Take this price here and shimmy a decimal forward. So times 10 your money would be 22 pence. Almost 23 pence, 22.9, So, and, when I've got to compare this against ICP, it's ICP, Internet Computer, because they're doing similar things. And, you know, when I look at this, it's sitting on 24 quid right now. I know the supply's less, but they do kind of do similar things in relation to disrupting this internet and trying to have a decentralized internet, right? At least I'm aware that's what this one does, right? So, you know, going back onto this now, if this was to do I'm using CoinGecko, I find it easier, I don't know why. If this was to do 100x, let's just do this right now. Let's just quickly do this. So take the same market cap again and times it by 100. There you go. You're looking at a $2.4 billion market cap. So that's doable, by the way. I think that's doable. And because you're not asking for tens of billions, you're not asking for hundreds of billions, you're asking for a reasonable market cap which can be hit. And if you look at ICP, I'll keep calling it ICP because that's what the ticker is, right? That's what I'm used to. It's already sitting on a 3 billion market cap. So it shows that money has been thrown into a project like this before. Now, I don't know if money's going to come out of ICP or Internet Computer, and if it's going to go into this one, I don't know. But I do know that it can hit that because it shows there's a demand for it. So when you compare it to, I mean, we can use CoinMarketCap, it doesn't matter. I just don't know if it's accurate because when you look at this one, that says 56% up. Ross, okay, well, what is rising as I talk? Either one, right? What I'm saying is that the market cap is tiny. And there's so much room for it to grow. You know, 24 million. There's a lot of room for it to grow. Sitting on 10 billion max supply. And again, I compare these to other coins that have a 10 billion max supply. And I say to myself, well, maybe they can hit similar prices. Should they perform well? And I only talk scarcity, nothing else. Let's just grab up the graph as an example. Again, not talking about projects, what they do as a utility, just talking supply. This also has a 10 billion. And I know straight away off the back of my head because I've seen it before. It's sitting on 40 pence at the minute, but it's gone as high as like £1.60, something like that. Look at this, like up here, look. It went to, no, that's not showing it. Let me just, let's go to max. Here we go, right up here. £1.69 pence, which in dollars is what, $2? Something like that. Let's just do this, £1.69. You're looking at $2.34. That's how high the graph went. And again, look, supply 10 billion. The reason I say this, look, if you've not seen my videos, check out other coins that have similar supplies. They tend to hit similar prices. Chainlinks, Uniswaps, has Uniswap got a billion? You know, those Polkadot, they all have a billion in supply and they all have similar prices. So, and I assume that this is going to do a similar thing because it has, or it can do. You know, Cudos could go as high as £1.69. If it does that, that's an absolute insane gains from now. You're talking way over 100x. Well, 100x would be times 10 times 100, £2.28. So a 50x would be what's half of this? £1.11, £1, something like that. So yeah, it's probably one to really watch on your radar, I think, because I think that we will see good highs in the future, and I think people could make some good money with this. Not investment advice, just putting it out there, you know, just sharing you another project. If you had £1,000 to spend, if you could afford that, it would give you roughly 43,451 coins. And again, you know, should this project do like a 100x, you know, because I like to put it out there, you take your coins here, which is 43,451, and like I said, a 10x is right here, 23 pence. So 100x is £2.30 price. If it was to hit that, and just to show you, the market cap again was a 2.4 billion. So times 10 is 245. Times 100 is 2.45 billion. 2.5 billion, right? Again, we're saying 2.5 billion. You basically turn your £1,000 investment into, let's times this by, because I want to be precise, you know, £2.31 pence, right? Because that's 100x from here. Like, you see it again, times 10 times 100, £2.31 pence. Just stick it in there, you know. You'd be looking at a price of, what is that right? Did I do something wrong there? 43. Okay, well it's saying that's a 10x. That's weird. I must have done something wrong there because that's saying 10x. It should have said 100 grand at least, I'm sure. Maybe I'm doing something wrong here. Hold on a minute. Let me try this again. You have £1,000. If you invested £1,000, you'd get 43,194. Okay, so because I'm pretty sure 43,995. You times that by 23 pence because I've done 100x and it didn't show up. You saw it, right? Hold on, 0.23 is a 10x. Yeah. So times that by 10 again. Okay, you'd earn £99,346. I don't know why it did that, but you saw that, didn't you? That was weird. Unless I just did a 10x, I don't know. But yeah, that's the kind of prices you'd be looking at. Mad, crazy, ludicrous. Boom. 100 grand can change a lot of people's lives. What would you do with 100 grand right now? Because I know what some people do. I know a few people that want a car, so they're probably going to buy a car. What am I laughing for? I can't stop. I'm going to leave it here. If this was helpful to you in some shape or form, if it helped you understand a bit more about Cudos, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, big up to you. Hello, welcome in. Please become a subscriber and become a Patreon. I haven't got my bloody Patreon link up, so I can't do it. I do have 7 tiers. It's in the link in the descriptions. Any video you watch, click on the link in the description. It says Patreon and you can see it. I got 7 tiers. Take your pick. I recommend my buy sell stake alert so you don't miss nothing. But yeah, I'm going to do a shout out to my patrons. Are you ready for this long ass list? Shout out to Torian Ottery, It's Time, AJ, Frank C63, Clarence Dennison, Christopher Johnson, Jacob Adams, Mr. Anonymous, Stuart Chocolate, Carlos Rocha, Damaris, Samuel Stancox, Rahul the God, Dante Kennedy, RG Bizzle, Max Wiseham, Ridax Robinson, Manny Sanchez, Catherine Chung, Tyrone Samuel, Stephen. I swear if that ant comes near me, I'm going to flick it off the screen. Where am I? Tyrone Samuel, Stephen Edwards, Edward, Abiola, Rachel Mack, Pamela Williams, Stacks on Racks, Rick, Geoffrey Williamson, Omar Thomas, Caspanera, Avon Davis, CCP269. I've got to do it fast because I promise you, there's loads. Good Feels Nice, Dominic, Peter Stoddard, Belinda Spencer, Eric Foreman, Semyon, Fatima Price, Shawanda Owens, Tanner McLaren, Josh Wills, Marcel SSK, Kevin Ward, Sassovi, Michael Keel, Christopher Hoss, Christy, Peter Moser, Snowy, big up, D Swearing, Andrea Hardin, Eric, Kelvin, William Fox, S-Jar, Claudette Hormiliosa, like Wingardium Leviosa. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. What am I laughing for? Anyway, just flip you up in the air because that's a sick little floating spell. Shakir Sane, Jeff Tomtich, Lamar Lee Seeley, Cody Harris, S, Daniel Hopkins, Cyril. I always get, you know what I mean. Alexander, look, big up to you. Alexander Ofori, Gilbert Baggins, Eric Jackson, Paul Forrest, Powell, Russell Cohan, Joseph Marcus, Crypto Mac, Andrew Queen, Gimme the Games, Videx, West AM, Ali, Mo Seach, I'm trying to do it fast, Fiat Jackson, Mike V, J Fave, Terry JC, Ollie, Orville Broomfield, I'm getting there, I'm getting there, I'm not halfway, Thank Essa, Nasa, Ignacio, love that, because that's like a sick Harry Potter spell. G Crypto Lomon 7, Chris Chico, NM That Man, Francis Loco, Zach Adam, what am I laughing for? Mansour, Jem de Jaguar, Marcus Gittery, Robert Loss, exactly us, just flick that one out of your hand, you best believe. What am I laughing for? Stony Mac, can't help it. John Lowe, Ranjo Singh, Raffle Cooper, Aiden, Ezekiel Corey, Luke Ainsworth, Mr. Durant, Anthony Berry, TRG Investments, Marky Cersei, hello, Ryan Williams, Toucan, Santino, Joe, was it Joel? Let me know. Crazy Jam, Timothy J. Brusky, Renee, UKMC, No Name, Jack Slater, Pablo, Lena111, or Lena, let me know, one of them, Lena111, Sunny V, Crypto 1, Hania Boo, Ricardo Vinegar, Shinadu, Oscar Vilgus, Crypto Moon, Night, hold on, new to you, Jackson Tepper, Francis Hernandez, Akbar, Jermaine Allen, David Adedeji, Chiquita, hello, John Sandoval, Optimus Page, Edgar Cortez, Ramil TV, Kirsten, Mr. Drew, SNCCC Mullen, Daddy Albus, Josh, listen, I told you, some come and gone, I'm getting mixed tongue twisted, Joshua Asher, Black Ape, Bob Russ, Eloy, Mikey, User X20, I always get that one mixed up, and I've got to scroll up. User X2019, Blackstar, Chillex Creations, Akis Voldorus, that's that spell, just mash up your ear. I can't say it, you know. Abid Hussein, Mazidi Lopez, Michael, Josephus Samara, Niena London, Chris Tap Dance, I'll just tap dance with you. Okay, I gotta stop. Iris, Munchua Amma, I gotta have fun with it, guys. It's just a long ass list. I mean, are you still sitting here? Because it's long. Joey J, Raj T, Brian Reedy, Terry, Carnell Goodman, Matthew Walker, oh, it's gone the wrong way. Sarpage Singh, Dennis Boonman, Mark Peak, Ilya Chiu. Let me know. Royal ID, Teddy Barrow, Hassan P, Makuga, Gordon McCulloch, Monica Matteo, Adam Allen, Ralph Green, Marcus Dunbar, Johnny Matthews, Michael James, Artud, Moises Gallery, Mrs. Carla V. Hello. Rizwan, A-Kings, or A-Kings, let me know. Ice Cat Trader, Davidas. Hold on, it just says Davidas. It doesn't say, okay, well, mate, half, just give you half it, you know. Connie, A. Alamu, William Johnson, Anthony Donne, Karen Danick, I'm getting all tongue twist. Kimberly Gearman, All for One, Cylindel Tashuma, Stefan Coinage, PC World, because it's just PC, but it's just, I like it. What am I laughing for? Marky27, clear my throat, that's not a name. Dave, Chris Adlam, Crypto Newbie, Tom Rodriguez, where am I? Golden Bags, Slow Measy, Noel21, Trevor Dawson, Jew Tam, Thierry, I told you, there's loads, and I'm halfway. Just you might enjoy it. Joe Yusuf, Chucks Anderson, Splurge Ultra, RF Joy, Danny Rich, Erlstein, Carnivore 444, Morgan Kovar, Joe, Kapashkama, Alexis Pagan, I think it's Pagan, let me know. Saraif X, Kevin V, Crypto Hustle, big up, Anish Patel, Aaron Nova, Mohammed Imran, Ankush Jane, Corey, Mario L, Vanessa Small, Elijah Ailendi, I think that's right, Moinu Hussein, Andrew Laramie, I'm getting there. Nadine Jordan, Eddie Laforme, Tony B, D Wheels, Riyadh Midacaso, there you go. Hash Matala, Suraj Rashid, Eamon Deep Whaler, Masixo, Master J, Daniel Brown, Leon Plus. I told you, it's just slowing me down. Now, why you got too many of you? But I appreciate it. Let me just keep going. DG Crypto, Adam Istvan, Theodore Wheaton. Hold on, what's my bloody phone doing? Where am I? Here we go. LD, Vincent Millett. Yep, that's right. Mauricio, Anoop N, Steve Hayar. There's so many. Ayman Rizvi, Janetta. Hello, Janetta. Legend Charles Knight, Asa Jones, Gabriel Vince McDowell. Yep, so I'm getting mixed up now. Duns River, Carrie, Gilbo Blaggins, Jake Ross, Cookie Crumbs, Cookie. I can't say it every time. Christian, Lee, Philip Staffer, Fund Me Now. I mean, if I'll sort you out one day. Whatever. Crypto Dive, Maha Ramadan, Fiaz Ahead, Jim, yeah. Harsha, Bent Henson, Daniel Grigriu, I think that's right. Idle Piper, big up. I know you make crazy games with me. Shari T Zostek, well, you all make games with me. I know you do. We win, we lose. It happens. Can't win them all. Deshana Vation, Mustafa, Skylark. Old type DJ Skylark. I'm in the place with the DJ Skylark. Big up. Okay, you know what I mean? I just gotta do it. Liz Reed. Look, I gotta start scrolling down now. Where am I? El Bengred, the A team / something else. Jacob Madaris, Dave Cathro, I think that's right. Richard Harmer, Kyle Dawson, JP Deline, I think that's right. Joe Shawns, hold on, I'm getting there. Akeem Banks, Michelle Van Den Acker, hello. Rosemary Henson, Justin Levin, Via Financial, I say Via in London. Raycorn, Mr. Pawniti, Massey, Tonye Adakibi, Sear Coins, I think that's right. James Richards, Kasha Smith, Soul Seeker. I don't know, I just felt like I had to do like a heaven noise. Anyway, Theodis, yeah. Rossi D, Paolo Baptista, you are Patreon, big up to you. Renton Bacco, because I spoke to you in it. Enigo Zubieri, I think that's right. Stefan Grunfeld, yep, gotta get it right. RGC, Visual, Lee Goodwin, those are two different names. RGC, Visual. Lee Goodwin, Jiba, yeah, that's right. Matthew 1, Tristan Miles, there's so many tongue twists. John Hung, Saif Rahman, May Ravel, I think that's right. Laurie Littrot, Alicia Abigas, I think that's right. Hold on. Nima Wambagu, Des, it's just too much. David Lang, Sayita, I remember that. Danny Ruddick, I'm scrolling down still. Who's still here? I told you there was too many. You thought I was joking. Kenny Brokaw, I think that's right. Brokaw. Aaron Nguyen, Nick Smith, Sandbox, Nazar, Sam Lenier, yeah, James Snowden, Pie, new names, Mr. Bonds, I can see the end. Double starred, Mo Mill, Roy W, Tom Just, is it Mustak Dean, Michael Knight, Medea, S. Terrell, Nate, Roberts, John Carty, Josh Davis, Batch 1, VJ Kumar, is it Fuchs? I don't want to say the other one if it's a swear word. What am I laughing for? Devastator X, Francis B, Christopher Hamilton, Mr. Investor, Irina Lorenzo, Mark, Rafael Stepnikowski, Jordan Rutty, and Jean Gerard. Thank you all so much. It's mad, crazy, ludicrous bomb with the name calls. I appreciate you all so much. Let me scroll to the top, just get there. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. Cheers.